Right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, it's seafood like you've never seen before.
Fresh fish, born and raised right here in downtown Lexington.
We're going behind the scenes at the farm of the future, where they're raising fresh fish and homegrown greens.
This was the Rainbow Bread Factory.
Okay.
And we used to come on field trips here.
Ouita, I'm just amazed at what you've done.
The food will amaze you too, from buffalo catfish
It's great.
to catfish and grits.
That's a secret.
It's a backstage pass to Smithtown Seafood, inside the kitchen and behind the scenes at this revolutionary urban farm in downtown Lexington.
Local chef, local food, it's all local.
There you go.
And it's all coming your way right now on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Hey everybody, Tim Laird with you again for another edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, this time at a very unique seafood restaurant.
It's fine food without the fine dining part.
Oh, we really like it. It's really a neat place.
This is Smithtown Seafood in Lexington, at the corner of Jefferson and West 6th Street.
It's one of the many popular places that's owned by the legendary bluegrass chef Ouita Michel.
And even though it's located in a very urban setting, it tastes like you're right on the water.
The food's delicious.
The fish is as fresh as you'll find anywhere.
We always have specials because we have a lot of fish that comes in every day. All our catfish is wild caught or farm raised, but everything that we sell here is out of American waters. We don't do any East Asian fish. It's all wild caught or sustainably aquaculturally raised in the United States.
And it's served in ways you've never seen before.
Our number one selling sandwich Chef John came up with, it's called the Buffalo Catfish Sandwich.
Phenomenal. Their buffalo sauce is it's top notch. It's the rolled and fried catfish, and they toss in buffalo sauce for me.
And I gotta say, this is probably the best fish sandwich I have ever put in my mouth.
Rolled and fried, we use all Weisenberger mill fish fry, rolled and fried catfish fillet, and then he makes a slaw with celery and blue cheese. It is outrageously good. So there's not blue cheese sauce on it. There's a blue cheese vinaigrette and this delicious celery slaw. And he puts that on the top. Oh my gosh. Catfish has always been a traditional Kentucky fish that we've had.
I agree.
And we have a lot of catfish producers in the western part of the state. We're bringing back real catfish.
And the buffalo catfish is just the beginning of the Smithtown story. There are plenty of other fresh and fantastic fish options here.
I don't know what fish to go for when you come in. The catfish, the fish and chips, any of the fish, the tilapia, it's all good.
Great.
No, it's awesome.
So, why is the seafood so great here at Smithtown Seafood? We found the secret. They're actually raising it here.
This is what makes Smithtown really unique. It's a partnership between the restaurant and a nonprofit group called Food Chain, which has turned this old building into an urban farm where they're raising tilapia and a wide variety of homegrown greens. You've heard of farm to table. Well, this is a case of factory to farm.
Every one of our restaurants has a relationship with a farm. And this farm is all inside this old, what we call the bread box, this old bread factory. It's a hydroponic system. I'll show you as we go through. And it's all the plants are fed through the fish waste, and these giant tubs are full of tilapia.
And it says hatchery. Tell me about all of this surroundings and what's going on here.
So these are our baby fish. So these are where the little tiny itty bitty baby tilapia are.
Fantastic.
It's where they hatch.
So they hatch here, and this is where they begin.
And they hatch here, and then you can see them here. Now you can actually see them.
How old are these now, Ouita?
These are just a few, this is probably just a few weeks old, maybe like 3 weeks old.
Okay.
So you can see they're a little bit bigger here, a little bit bigger here. And then these guys, you can see they're almost ready to go into the big tanks.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. They're getting pretty darn big.
That's amazing that this size of fish started as that little hatchling.
And then eventually they go into these blue tanks. Once they get to be about 2 months old, there's 80 fish in each one of them, and there's 6 tubs, and they're raised they go about 6 months in there.
Okay.
Till they're about 1.5 pounds. And then Smithtown Seafood takes them, and we sell them on our menu.
You cannot get fresher than that. And I'll tell you, it is a circle of life here that's sustainable and keeps going.
So the fishes put their waste in the water. The waste gets converted to fertilizer. in these tanks, and it goes into these long growing beds, and all of that waste, that fish food, feeds all the lettuces, microgreens, basil, and all the lettuces in our salads at Smithtown come from Food Chain.
That is true. Who would ever thought downtown Lexington,
I know.
here we are, we have this whole hydroponic system and farm. This is amazing.
And you think about it, how many big box stores do we have in small towns sitting empty at this point? How many tobacco barns do we have sitting empty at this point? This is a system that can work for farmers all across Kentucky.
That is fantastic.
So this is a demonstration. This is a nonprofit farm. It's designed to teach farmers how to set this system up, how to operate it, how to market their fish, how to market their lettuce. And then hopefully this is something that can spread. It saves on water. It can use existing structures. And it's just a part of how we're going to move into the future.
And everything fresh. I can't wait to see this grow, because literally outside of here, because it really is something special.
The tap room is sort of the dining room for Smithtown Seafood. It's a great place to try all the latest West 6th brews, along with fresh, made-to-order food, like this Singapore salad that's made with fresh greens from out back. I caught up with Chef John Sanning for the secrets to that.
Chef, I do a lot of work right behind the bar, and I've heard of the Singapore sling, but this is a Singapore salad.
Singapore salad. This is another one of the basically Food Chain dishes. So we start out with some of their greens.
Beneath the greens is an edible bowl of sorts made from rice paper.
Just like a rice paper that you get like a spring roll.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And then we fry them up instead. They form these nice little bowls. Yeah.
Nice little bowl for the salad.
So it's the kale and romaine hybrid with some pea shoots. Most people, you can only get pea shoots, a couple weeks of the year. We get them all year.
Year round.
Just take some of our spicy pickled vegetables. Crushed peanuts.
Give it a little crunch.
A little crunch.
Slaw on there. That's great.
We got some rice noodles, and that, honestly, that just adds a little fun to it. Some crispy onions. There we go. Some mung bean sprouts, and some of our herb mix, which is the Thai basil, cilantro, and mint, and some mustard greens from Food Chain.
The Asian theme continues with a house-made ginger soy dressing.
Drizzle. Wow, and we're going good. It's the Singapore salad.
Not only is this place going green, but you can go green too if you come down here and have one of these great salads, right?
A Singapore salad is nice when you want to go light, but when you're ready to go big, nothing beats Smithtown's burgers.
The burgers are the best.
Brewer's Burger and Hoppy West 6 beer.
They've created the Brewer's Burger for the hearty appetites of the staff next door.
Figured it was something the brewery guys would really enjoy. We put fresh mustard greens on there to sort of spice it up, and the egg, and, something for the guys in the back.
The secrets to the burger are simple. It begins with Kentucky raised beef.
And that's Stonecross Farms beef, all Kentucky beef.
So a little salt and pepper goes onto the grill.
Yep.
Kentucky beef. You know it's going to be good? It's local.
There you go.
All right. Chef, very efficient.
The bun is locally baked too.
So you have a toasted brioche bun there?
Toasted brioche bun, yeah. We also have a whole wheat, and we do gluten-free. Well, the bakery, Midway School Bakery, makes a gluten-free bread loaf for us. So
nice.
For the gluten-free folks, we just take that, slice it up, and serve burgers on that. Instead of lettuce, we put mustard greens on it. Just adds a nice bite, a little bit of heat.
There's also a local twist to the lettuce.
That's mustard greens from Stonehenge Farms.
The local theme continues with the tomatoes and Pop's pickles.
Of course, part of the Brewer's Burger is an egg, and I assume that's local too.
Yeah, that's Blue Moon Farms.
Okay, so we know where the egg came from.
Yeah. Put that right on there.
A little red pepper tops off the dressing. Then, on the egg, banana pepper mustard.
We just puree pickled banana peppers, some local chilies too to add a little bit of heat, cider vinegar, sugar, West 6 lemongrass wheat, and then finish it with regular mustard. Nice sweet heat.
Actually, this is a perfect brunch item. You've got your egg and your beef. Chef, you mind if I take a taste?
No.
All right.
Yeah, please.
Oh, man. Oh yeah, you need one of these when you go after one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, awesome. I can see why they were raving about it.
Folks are also raving about this, an instant Kentucky classic, catfish and grits.
Oh man.
The secrets to that coming up. Plus, we'll go fishing in the factory and cook up the catch of the day. All that and more when we cut back to Smithtown Seafood on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs.
Welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, this time at Ouita Michel's Smithtown Seafood Restaurant.
It's safe to say that Smithtown is unlike any other restaurant you've ever tried.
The restaurant is actually attached to the West 6th Brewery.
We drive an hour to get the beer, so we like the beer a lot.
Beer and food don't come any fresher than they come here. Not only are they brewing beer out back, they're also using the spent grain to help raise fish, which are in turn fertilizing fresh greens.
Everything is fresh here.
Yeah.
From the garden to the fish to the beer.
Beer. The beer is super fresh.
It is all fresh. I'll tell you, you can't beat it.
Match all that with chef and owner Ouita Michel's culinary genius, and you hit the jackpot.
One of the things I love about owning this restaurant, I get to have a beer every time I come down here.
I also noticed you have burgers
Yeah,
too.
we do burgers here because at all the restaurants we have local, we use all Kentucky Proud local beef, but you got to have burger if you're going to have a beer.
You can eat hearty at Smithtown, that's for sure, but you can always go healthy.
We want really good tasty food. We want homemade French fries. We want fried catfish. But here we have a lot of vegan dishes. We have the Better Burger Project. We have, so we're always trying to put fresh vegetables in front of people.
While some options are healthy, others are just plain good.
The delicious option is our fresh fish and chips. So we use fresh cod. We use a beer batter, which we use West 6 beer, of course, and we make all of our French fries here.
And the fries are hand cut every day. They're awesome.
Yeah, no frozen bagged fries. We do them every day.
Yeah, oh, they're delicious. They're so fantastic.
The fries are fantastic, and the fish is pretty darn good too.
Unbelievable. You're killing it.
Thank you.
It's a real deal. Now, I know a lot of places serve shrimp and grits, you guys too, but
do.
I'll tell you what, you can't get a lot of catfish and grits.
No.
This isn't your usual pairing with grits. It's not your usual catfish either.
So this is actually something that's unique to us too. It's saltwater catfish.
Okay.
They catch it out in the inlet right there by where the boat docks are.
Oh.
Definitely a different flavor to it. It's a lot cleaner.
While the fish finishes cooking in the oven, Chef John will reveal the secrets to Smithtown's secret sauce for the catfish and grits.
Yeah, the secret sauce. A little shallot, add garlic, our basin.
What's the base, Chef? Is that
The base is shrimp stock, fish stock. We hit it with it's a lemon juice hot sauce mixture.
a little heat on there?
Just let that reduce for a little bit. And we just hit it with a little butter.
Hey, there's a secret ingredient. In with a little bit of butter.
Salt and pepper.
A little salt and pepper.
Yep.
I'll finish off that sauce, make it shine. Sauce is reducing, catfish coming out. Oh, look at that. Done to perfection. Nice.
We've got our Weisenberger cheese grits. These are amazing. And then our braised local greens. So that's a medley. It's got some mustard, some 2 types of kale, and some chard.
The blackened catfish finds its place on top of the grits, and then the chef pours on the magic.
Hit it with the sauce. And crispy fried onions, and a little fresh green onion. Lighten it up, and there you have it.
You can't get any more southern than this. Catfish and grits with some greens on the side and some crunchy onion rings. I love it. See how the blackened catfish tastes? Oh man, those grits, nice and creamy, delicious. These grits are so good you can just kiss them. And that catfish is nice. I mean, that is a great fish. I mean, a lot of times I don't like catfish. This I love. You know what it tastes like? Another.
And we have another secret or two to share coming up. Next, we go from farm to fryer with the fish raised right here in the old bread factory. You gotta see this. Stay with us for that when we come back with more secrets of Bluegrass chefs. Welcome back to Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird at Smithtown Seafood in Lexington, which is inside the same building as the West 6th Brewery. The combo is drawing people from all over the state for unique food and fresh draft beer.
We come here to get the stuff that we can't get in Louisville.
We drive an hour to get the beer, so we like the beer a lot.
The food is worth the trip too. It's farm to table with an urban twist. The farm is actually inside an old factory.
But when I was a kid, this was the Rainbow Bread Factory.
Okay.
And we used to come on field trips here.
Nowadays, they're growing greens in here, which are fertilized by water from the fish farm under the same roof.
Here, the water recycles back to the fish tanks.
Eventually, everything is harvested, cooked, and served right out front. Smithtown seafood chef and owner Ouita Michel wants this to be an example of sustainability that can be duplicated across Kentucky and the nation.
You're on a mission, Ouita.
I am on a
You
mission.
always are on a cause. I love it.
That's true.
And Ouita's mission is much more than just food. It's about finding ways to nourish a community, giving new life to old structures.
This was the old bathroom to the
Okay.
factory. So when I first stepped foot in here, I was petrified. It was covered in graffiti. There were no windows. It was all glass brick. You can see that these were the bathroom stalls in here. So all this tile floor was original. This was the shower room, and that was the bathroom. And it's just, everybody felt like it was going to be dead space, and then to come in here and see it flooded with sunshine and happy cooks, hopefully happy cooks, behind the line, it means a great deal to me. It's quite an inspiring spot. I've never taken a space that was as far down as this one and brought it back.
It's back and better than ever. It's almost like getting fresh fish at a dockside restaurant, but instead it comes out of an old factory.
We're going to cook one of those whole tilapia for you.
Wonderful.
We harvested it just today, and we wanted to show we serve them whole. We want to show everybody that.
For that, I met up with Smithtown chef John Sanning.
Everybody talks about their fresh fish, but I gotta believe you've got the freshest. I mean, right from back there.
Chef John generously seasons the fish, inside and out, with his Singapore salt, which is a blend of Szechuan peppercorns and kosher salt. Then, he makes the same cuts on the other side of the fish and rubs in some more. And when you order the tilapia, the fish isn't the only thing you get that comes from out back. Check this out.
That's the greens from the back. Got some kale in there, and then I just tried to pick out some of this, I believe it's a romaine blend that she's working with right now. And our pickled vegetables, superfood pickled vegetables, and then just some fresh herbs, cilantro, and the Thai basil, also grown by Food Chain. Includes some nice fresh pea shoots too from back there.
And now, after 5 minutes in the fryer, the fish is ready to eat.
Fresh fish, born and raised right here in downtown Lexington.
I'm not sure what's most impressive, the dish or the operation behind the scenes that's creating a new world of possibilities for farming.
There's a new generation of people here in these cities in Kentucky that are really changing their communities and bringing their communities together.
A lot of people don't realize how we are on the cutting edge in Kentucky.
We are.
We've been doing a lot of things the right way for a long time and discovering new ways to work together. And really, we are an example.
Hopefully, our example can become a new standard for a new world.
That'll do it for this edition of Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs. I'm Tim Laird, and we'll see you next time.